on string. Back at you again. Hope you all had a great weekend. Hope you missed me. Anyway.
We all missed you.
If you're hanging in there, please let me know how you're doing in the comments, in the comments below. Let me know what fun activities you've been keeping up with at home, aside from working out, of course, which I know is everybody's favorite thing to do. I know it's mine. All right, so here's what we'll be doing today. We'll be starting a little bit of a warm-up and then our workout. As usual, we've got some circuit work. Again, this class is designed for the person at home who has a single kettlebell or a dumbbell or some sort of implement you can use with one hand. If you have a bag or a backpack of some sort that you can do presses or squats with or hold in a similar way to a kettlebell, that will definitely work for this video. And you can even do, well, you can't really do this whole thing with just body weight, but we'll give it our best shot if you need to. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna warm up our joints. We're gonna start with some wrist circles. Make sure we're nice and warmed up. We're just gonna get moving. And switch the direction on those wrist circles. Nice. And let's go ahead and just do some big shoulder shrugs. Big shoulder shrugs. Up, back, and down. Warm those shoulders and traps up. And switch directions. Hit them across the chest. Big Michael Phelps. There we go. And let's get some big hip circles in. Really move through the whole biggest circle that you can do. All the way through. Try and feel stretch in your hamstrings, glutes a little bit. Pivoting. Turning. Other direction. A few more. And then we're going to switch to our last part of this warm-up drill here. And then what we'll start with is some body weight Turkish get-ups, just a couple. Let's do it. You're going to put your feet close together, hands on the knees. You're just going to draw a big circle with your knees, straightening your legs out here, feeling a big stretch down the back of your leg. Trying to keep your feet on the ground while you do this. Other direction. Cool. All right, guys, here's what we're going to start the workout with. So I'm going to finish up our warm-up with some body weight only Turkish get-ups. So we are going to modify these just a little bit. We're not going to go through the whole Turkish get-up all the way to standing. We're actually going to just do the Turkish get-up halfway to what is known as the high bridge. So it's going to look something like this. If you watch me really quick, starting with one arm up, one knee up, lengthen your hands and foot into the ground. You roll to the shoulder, squeeze your shoulder blades together, up to the hand, and bridge. This here is the bridge. You're going to set yourself back down, back to the elbow, all the way down. So let's get started, guys. We're going to do one of those on each side. We're going to go through just 3 rounds of that just to finish the warm-up. Let's get started. Planting your hands into the ground, pulling yourself up, tall, trying to pack your shoulder blades together, bridge, and then back down. Nice controlled. Set yourself down. Boom. 1. Boom. And 1. That was a little harder. That's weird. All right. Pack your shoulder blades. Bridge, squeeze your glutes. Pack your shoulder blades together. That's the key thing here is I'm having a nice proud chest while I'm doing these. Boom. Back down. Get one more each side. Trying to keep my arm up, pack my shoulder blade, squeeze my glute, back to the ground. Boom, up to the top. Shake it out. If you need to, grab a quick sip of water before this first part of the workout. And I'm going to outline what we're going to get started with. So, the first thing that we've got for the first part of this workout is overhead presses and single arm front squats. So again, guys, if you're doing this workout at home with your single kettlebell. We're gonna be doing presses and squats as this first sort of circuit. So the thing is, when you're doing these guys, what you wanna do, if you have a bell that's really heavy, right? And it's something that you don't quite feel comfortable overhead pressing, right? What you can do, instead of doing a strict overhead press, you can do a push press. Dip, and then use your lower body to push the bell up. And then on the other side of that equation, if you have a bell that's too light and 5 presses isn't quite challenging enough, then simply bump the reps up and do something like 8 presses instead of 5. So, for the sake of this video, we'll be doing 5 presses, 5 squats. So here's how it's gonna look. What you'll do is you're gonna do 5 presses on one side, and actually, yeah, here's how it's gonna look. And clean it up. You're gonna do 5 presses. Let's say this is 4 and 5. And then what you're gonna do, take it back down, you're gonna hold on tight. You're gonna do 5 single arm front squats. It's gonna wanna tip you over. So you're gonna have to work to balance, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna do 5 presses, 5 squats on one side, switch immediately to the other side, 5 presses, 5 squats. We're gonna go through 3 rounds of that. We'll take a little bit of rest between rounds. Again, guys, the key thing here is you wanna be just catching your breath before you come into the next round. You don't wanna be huffing and puffing and not getting good reps in. So you wanna make sure you're doing that. So, let's go ahead and jump right in, guys. Jump right in. Grab a little drink of water if you need it. Let's get started in 3, 2, and 1. We got 5 overhead presses, 5 squats each side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, 5 squats. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So down, give it a quick shake before we move to the other arm, and then jump in, 5 overhead presses, 5 squats. Clean it on up, big breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it on down, big squats, 5 squats. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it on down. Shake it out. We're gonna take enough rest. So I'm just catching my breath a little bit. Then we'll move into the next round. So again, guys, if you're doing these at home, you got something that's pretty heavy, adjust the reps or do push presses. And if you have something that's a little too light for 5 reps, go ahead and just bump the reps up to 6, 8, maybe even 10. But again, we're doing single arm overhead presses, single arm front squats. If you are doing this at home and you don't have kettlebells, an alternative way to do this would be to simply, you don't have a dumbbell, you don't have anything you could use for overhead presses and squats, you could quite simply do a pike push-up and then 10 regular squats. So if you're doing this at home and you don't have anything to use, you could do 5 pike push-ups, right? Getting into this position. You could do 5 pike push-ups and then 10 regular squats. If you're doing this at home and you don't have any weight to use whatsoever. All right, guys, I'm just starting to catch my own breath here right now. So what we're gonna do is get ready to move in to the next round. Again, 5 overhead presses, 5 squats per side. Let's move on in. Leaning on back, proud chest, hike. We're gonna do 5 presses. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. 5 single arm front squats. 5, 4, 3, 2. You have to brace your core. And 1. So you're not simply thrown off balance. Shake it out, take a second. We're moving to the other side now. Other side. Single arm overhead presses. We got 5 and 5. Hike it on up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 front squats. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it on down. Shake it out. Grab a quick drink of water. Make sure you're breathing. Definitely can get you out of breath quick if you're doing a lot of full body movements like these, a lot of complexes where you're hitting your full body. So you want to make sure that you're recovered enough so you can get good reps in. So make sure you're just catching your breath. You can blow through the rounds high intensity, but you also have to take a good amount of rest in between so your form's not crappy and you don't injure yourself while you're working at home, because that would really suck. All right, guys, I got a very important question for the audience. What TV shows have you been keeping up with at home? I've heard Tiger King's good. I'm still holding out on that one. Don't know if I want to watch it. But please, let me know in the comments if you've been watching any new TV shows, or if you've just completed binging maybe a season or 2 on Netflix of a show. Please leave it for me in the comments. Whew. All right, guys, shake it out. We're gonna rest for just another couple seconds here until I catch my breath. And what we're gonna do is move in again. 5 overhead presses, 5 squats, 5 presses, 5 squats. We're gonna do one more round of this and then move on. All right, I'm gonna take it on down. Leaning on back, I'm gonna hike it up. Get my 5 overhead presses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oop. 5 front squats. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One important thing to note, guys, even though these are just single arm front squats and I'm really only loading one side of my body, I'm still focusing on driving my knees out, planting my feet down into the ground. When you only load one side of your body and it's pulling you this way or this way, it's super important that you're planting your feet into the ground, really rooting down and keeping a good balance. That's super important to think about when you're doing this. All right, guys, we got 5 presses, 5 squats. Other side. Get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it on down, 5 squats. 5, 4, 3. Set it on down. Take a quick drink of water if you need it. And we're gonna move on to the next portion of the workout in just a sec. Just a sec, guys. Whew. What are the comments saying?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You got Natalie and Alina watching now.
Hello. Hello. Steve-O, you want to jump in for a sec?
Yeah, where we at?
Oh, just talk.
Just to
I'm
talk.
gonna grab some agua
Oh,
myself.
yeah. Oh,
grab
yeah.
some water, folks. Very important.
Totally. Hey everyone, how we doing today? Happy Monday, happy Monday. Hope everybody's doing good. Christian's getting a little water, a little bit of air. Keep it up with the program. Keep moving every day. It seems like this week's gonna be really nice outside. So getting some fresh air, getting some sun is gonna be huge. These are great workouts we're doing. We'll move every day, but you also got to get that sunshine and that fresh air. Really gonna help physically, but mentally, right? That's my biggest thing right now is everybody's going crazy because we're all stuck inside. Get outside, get air, get that sunshine, keep moving. And here we go.
And thank you for that public service announcement.
That's right.
Brought to you by Chapman Automotive Group, Tucson. All right. So here's what we're gonna do next, guys. We've got some pulling work to be done. What we're gonna be doing is a slow eccentric kettlebell row, single arm row. If you have a dumbbell or whatever at home, definitely can do this with a single kettlebell, and we're also gonna be doing some single arm deadlifts. So, here's what it's gonna look like. I'll just show 1 rep of each, just so that we know what to do before we get started.
One
We're gonna
rep to
take-
rule them all.
And
Good,
then
good,
darkness
good,
behind
good.
them. Okay. Anyway, what you're gonna do is pack your shoulders into a nice staggered position. Let the kettlebell hover off the ground, or the dumbbell if you've got one dumbbell, right, or whatever you're using really. Hover off the ground. You're gonna pull it on up, squeeze, slow lower. Again, squeeze, slow lower. Okay. Think like 1 second up, 1 second squeeze, nice 3 second lower. Okay. That's what we're going for here. And the next thing we're gonna do is a single arm deadlift. So basically, you're gonna take a staggered stance, like sumo stance, over the kettlebell. You're gonna hinge backward, grab it with one hand, and send it on up. Again, we're gonna really train, not allowing our torso to tip over. We wanna try and stay as though we were using 2 hands, but we're just gonna use 1. And that's sort of the idea here. The kettlebell can move a little bit to the side because gravity, but other than that, try and stay nice and square. And yeah, use your legs. Lock out your glutes, right? Raise your abs. Treat these sort of like you would treat a single arm swing. In fact, if you have a kettlebell at home, that's like super easy to use, and you want to just do single arm swings, feel free. But for everybody else, if you have something that's a little bit challenging at home, go ahead and do a single arm deadlift. All right, guys, let's get started. So what we're gonna do is 8 of those slowly centric rows, and then 6 of those single arm deadlifts. We're gonna go through 3 rounds, 6 of those on each side, I should say. We're gonna go through 3 rounds of that, and then we're gonna move on to our finisher. All right, guys, let's get started. Pick that kettlebell up, shoulders rolled back, away from the ears, proud chest. Pick it on up, squeeze, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, slow lower, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice, controlled. All right, now we're gonna do 8 on the other side. Let's get started. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, whoop, a little less of a squeeze, 3, 2, 1. Nice, control. Set it down. Give it a quick shake if we need to. Let's jump into those 6 single arm deadlifts each side. Push it on back. Brace. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it on down, shake it out. Hit the other arm. Let's do 6 more. Again, trying to hinge backward. That's really the idea here. Hinge back, grab the kettlebell. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. And set it on down. Shake it out. That was round 1. Round number 1. Grab a quick drink of water if you need it. Breathe. Recover between rounds. Give yourself a couple seconds. Again, I like to just catch my breath just slightly before I hop back in. Enough so that my breathing and being gas is not going to be what kills my set. Right? We want to actually focus on the form. Focus on challenging the muscles, in this case the back and the glutes, right? And focus on good reps. All right, let's jump into the next round. We'll take my staggered stance again. Again, let's do our slow reps. Take it on down, staggered position. Let's pick this guy up. And let's do 8. 2, and 1. Let's hit the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna really feel a big squeeze in the armpit. Feel those muscles contracting. Feel your lats engaging. All right, guys. We got 6 single arm deadlifts aside. 6 single arm deadlifts each side. Let's get started with the left. Again, guys, I don't know if I mentioned this. If you're righty, I recommend always starting with like your left hand. Start with your non-dominant hand, because you'll find that you just pick a random dumbbell up with your right and do like 10 presses with your right hand. You might only be able to do 7 or 8 on your left, and that really sucks. So start with your left, because that's really the limiting factor. And really prepare to strengthen your weakest link. All right, dude, let's get started. Single arm deadlifts, 6 of them. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Grab with the right hand. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it on down. That was round number 2. We got one more round of this before we move on to the finisher.
What's up?
You want to jump in, Steve-O?
Has everybody watched Tiger King yet?
I don't know. I mean, that's what I asked him. Let's see.
I watched the first episode, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, now likes
The nerd references are what keep me coming back, Steve.
Good stuff. We got a lot of those. Referring to everything before this whole pandemic as the blip or the snap. Good stuff. Good. Hope everybody's doing
The
good
blip.
out there. The blip, yeah.
Another nerd reference, sort of.
Right, yeah. Cool. Absolutely. Cool. Awesome. Cool, you gonna get one more round?
Yeah, we got one more round of this, and then we got a finisher.
Ooh,
So guys, let's get started. We got 8 kettlebell rows, 6 single arm deadlifts, supersetted. Let's get started.
Hey, просите.
8, 7, 6, 5. Forgot about that slow eccentric. 4,
Make it slow.
3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let's do the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Give yourself a quick second. Again, you can get quite out of breath doing these sort of things because, again, you're bracing the abs. You're controlling the breathing while you're doing these movements. And since you're bracing so much, that can often require you to catch your breath quickly after a set. So take a second to breathe. We're going to start with our 6 single arm deadlifts each side. Quick shake of legs, and let's jump in. 6 of these each side. 6, 5, 4, 3. Emphasize keeping your shoulders back straight. 2. 1. Set it down. Hit the other side. Shake it out. Shake it out for a quick sec. Let's jump back in. 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Set it on down, shake it out, and let's chat about the final part of the workout. So, don't know where I grabbed that. All right. So, final bit of what we got today is what I would consider like a swing push-up ladder. So, what we'll be starting with is 5 kettlebell swings. So if you have a kettlebell at home, this is really for you. Or a dumbbell, right? You can hold the dumbbell by one side, do swings that way, right? You can do 5. What we're gonna be doing is 5 up to 10. What we're doing is 5 and 5 swings, resting about 45 seconds. 6 and 6, 5 swings, 5 push-ups. Then we've got a 6 swings, 6 push-ups. 7 swings, 7 push-ups. You get the idea, all the way up to 10 swings, 10 push-ups. And that is gonna be our finisher. So, a little bit of what you might call density training, what you might call work capacity. That is what we'll be doing today for the finisher. Get out of breath, get moving, and get your heart rate up. That is what we're all about today. All right, let's get started. What we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna set a timer though. We keep track of our rest time. So we're actually going to do these on the minute, so 5 swings. Well, that's not going to work. We're going to give ourselves 30 seconds of rest, 45 seconds of rest after each round. And what we'll be doing is getting the stopwatch to work is, oh boy. 1 second, guys, technical difficulties. All right, stopwatch is up and running. What we'll be doing is resting about 45 seconds after each round. So let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 swings, 5 push-ups. Set it on down. We got 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Control. 4 and 5. Shake it out. We're gonna take 45 seconds. And that's gonna be it, guys. We're gonna take 45 seconds, then we'll start the next round of 6 swings, 6 push-ups. Shake it out. Take the time to breathe, move around. And you guys got about 20 seconds left on the rest time. 20 seconds left on the rest. 15. Shake it out. Recover. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6 swings, 6 push-ups. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Set it on down. You got 6 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shake it out, and you've got another 45 seconds. Breathe, recover, rest, and then get ready for our next round of 7 swings, 7 push-ups. We'll get started in about 25 seconds. Hey, Sibo.
What up?
You have a stopwatch?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Maybe on my next round, could you do a little, I'm having trouble keeping track of that thing.
Oh yeah,
Just set a stopwatch.
man. Yeah,
45 seconds. We have 10 seconds. 10 seconds, guys, before we start. 7 swings, 7 push-ups. 3, 2, 1. 7 swings, 7 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sit on down. 7 push-ups, and then our 45 seconds rest. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Timer starting now.
Boom.
45 seconds on the clock.
On the clock.
Before we start,
Counting.
8 swings and 8 push-ups. Again, guys, just taking this time to rest, recover, breathe, making sure we have adequate rest in between. So guys,
keep breathing.
please keep breathing.
Keep breathing.
But let me know if you guys got any cool plans the rest of the day in your homes. Be happy to hear what you guys are doing, hanging in there at home.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, guys.
10 seconds.
It's getting real. And we got 8 and 8.
5,
Hands
4,
up, bells.
3, 2, 1, go!
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it on down. We got 8 push-ups now. Again, if you guys need to modify these, go right ahead. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. 45 seconds rest. All we've got left are 2 more rounds.
Woo!
9 swings, 9 push-ups, and then 10 swings, 10 push-ups,
Woo-hoo.
and then we're donezo.
Dunzo.
Donezo. And then your legs will be donezo. Just kidding.
Dunzo.
Not your legs. More like your upper body.
Everything's gonna feel great is what it is.
Yes. Recover. Grab some water. But train hard.
Yeah. And we got 15 seconds.
Sweet.
And 10. Ready in 5, 4, a 3, but a 2, 1.
9
go.
swings. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. We got 9 push-ups. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Woo! Oh yeah.
Shake it out. Again, guys, I'm not just letting myself drop to the floor. You want to still control yourself down. You can adjust the tempo so that you can bang the reps out a little bit quicker, but still control yourself to the floor.
One more?
Yeah, one more. 10 and 10.
One more. 10 and 10.
10 and 10. There's no middle ground here. Just go straight up.
Straight up. Straight up. And we got 15 seconds.
Last round, guys. Finish strong.
Sweet, Mark's watching. Alright, we got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, last one, and go!
Now 10 push-ups. Last thing we do today, guys. 10 push-ups. 9. And that's it, guys. Thank you for joining in on today's kettlebell workout. Once again, thank you to our sponsor, Chapman Automotive Group. Visit chapmantucson.com. Check those guys out. Very grateful to have them. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything. Be happy to help you out. Let me know if you have any exercise you want to go over. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace!